Welcome back to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. I hope you're well and staying blessed, enjoying life wherever you are. This is a fire sign reading, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries for your moon placement, your emotional read today. It will be for Cancer season. I know I'm a little bit late, of course. If you are a subscriber, you already know that I did just have a child, so I am a little bit behind on schedule sometimes. All right, my fire signs, please like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in booking with me, that information's in the description box below. For your emotional check-in, we'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. 2 rows. The first row will represent your current energy to recent past. Second row will represent your future. Bottom of the deck holds the overall energy for your reading. And we will grab a couple clarifiers at the end. All right, fire signs, let's check into your emotional well-being today. Judgment card. For your first card, you have Judgment. Second card, you have 9 of Swords. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so fire signs, Judgment, 9 of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. Any air sign could be of significance with those swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords are the energy of air, that of intellect or thought or logic in the tarot. Judgment is a major arcana. Page of Pentacles is a court card for Earth. Earth signs being Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The energy of Earth is that of money or coin in the tarot. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of coin here. The Devil. Any Capricorn could be of significance. A lot of Earth in this read, and air. Queen of Air. Queen of Swords is appearing for your final card. Recent, past, current energy, future. Clarifying cards. Death is at the bottom of the deck. Any Scorpio could be of significance. Okay, my beautiful viewers, let's go ahead and get into your read today. Death card scares some people. It's really about change, right? Just like the Tower card. Death card represents end of cycle, new beginnings, change, and it sometimes can represent metamorphosis. So the cycles of change rather than just change in general. The Judgment card represents reflection, reckoning, and awakening. Okay, this card will be for both rows. Major change here, and it's very much reflected in the rows here for you as well. That change is kind of apparent. You're going within, right? So in some way, shape, or form, there's major judgment either around you or you yourself, but there's reflection, there's reckoning, there's absolute awakening to change that's going on around you. Why? That 9 of Swords represents an energy of anxiety, hopelessness, and trauma. So it does represent like you overcoming something, becoming aware of some sort of trauma and feeling the pain of it and the change of it, right? Page of Pentacles being ambition, desire, diligence, craving a new venture. So however this plays out for you, this is your emotional read. So there's some major changes going on in your life, right? And it's because you've awakened to things that cause you anxiety and hopelessness, or you've awoken to things that have caused you trauma, and you're craving a new venture because of it. Whatever, depending on what realm this is, that's going to depend on the new venture, right? So then the 8 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles represents diligence, passion, high standards. So again, through major change, right? An end of a cycle, you adapting from it, and continuing on after this first row. Having high standards through these changes, recognizing that you have things to learn through these changes, and having this ability to be diligent and passionate while you continue to learn and work hard through these changes. The devil is the energy not only of a Capricorn, but it can represent materialism, playfulness, pleasure, and addiction. The Queen of Swords is the energy of complexity, perceptive, and clear-mindedness. So she is the queen of logic, right? So it could have been an addiction that caused you hopelessness and anxiety. It could have been an addiction that you had that occurred due to trauma. But it would seem like you're dropping it in some way. You're really recognizing with these two cards here, with the Judgment and the Queen of Swords, you're really recognizing how this plays out in your life. Whatever this major change is, you're influencing it, you're pushing for it, you crave something new due to how this makes you feel, and knowing that it's not good for you, or that it's just not the path that you want to take in some way, shape, or form. Okay, let's grab your clarifiers, my dearest fire signs. You do have the Four of Pentacles and the Hangman, so all earth and air for your read, fire signs. It's interesting. And then, of course, Scorpio's water, but you didn't have any water element cards in your read. You do have that Four of Pentacles and the Hangman for your clarifiers. The Four of Pentacles is the representation of conservation, security, and frugality. Holding on to your resources. If it has to do with money, holding on to that. If it has to do with emotional well-being, it has to do with that. You know, it would seem like, because it is the Pentacles card, that there's something to do with you're being frugal and conservative with your money now, and recognizing how an addiction might, after it's appeared to you and you've understood it, what it kind of causes money-wise, and you're starting to be more frugal because of that, and really thinking before you buy. The Hangman's an interesting energy as well. It's sacrifice, suspicion, release, martyrdom. I find it interesting because it's a warning, you know, like maybe you're being frugal because you're too generous with your money, or you have, you just kind of have a habit of sacrificing yourself or things that you care about or love for something, and or martyring yourself in a way for something, whatever you're trying to achieve in terms of emotional well-being. It could be money, it could be like friendship, etc. You might overspend in those arenas because you're trying to just be emotionally well. And I think that ultimately, fire signs, whatever this addiction is, it's going to vary. Whatever you're overcoming, it's something you've become very aware of, become aware of how to be conservative after the fact, and you're recognizing maybe how you martyr yourself, and that causes anxiety in your social life, and therefore you are recognizing how that's addictive behavior and you're trying to cut that out. Do you see my point? It's going to vary for everyone, but if you martyr yourself, then that's probably the storyline. Okay, fire signs, have a beautiful Cancer season. I will see you in the next one.